Behold, the man is become as one of us to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life, and eat, and live forever.
The old established statement that the individuals that make up the race are imperfect is no more true than that a pile of lumber is imperfect, that is to be afterward reformed or built into a house. As it is the carpenter's business to take the lumber, which is perfect as material, and build the house, so it is the legitimate work of spiritual man to take the perfect material everywhere present and build, by the perfect law of chemistry and mathematics, the perfected, harmonious human being, and with this material, employ the same law to build up society collectively. It is a well-known physiological fact that the blood is the basic material of which the human body is continually builded. As is the blood, so is the body, as is the body, so is the brain, as is the brain, so is the quality of thought. As a man is builded, so thinks he. According to the views of students of modern alchemy, the Bible, both the Old and New Testaments, are symbolical writings, based primarily upon this very process of body building and astrological alignments. Solomon's temple is an allegory of man's temple, the human organism. This house is built, always being built, without sound of saw or hammer. The real ego manifests in a house, beth, church, or temple, i.e., soul of man's temple. The solar plexus is the great central sun or dynamo on which the subconscious mind, another name for God, operates and causes the concept of individual consciousness. The brain of man is the Son of God, the medium, between the central dynamo and the cosmic ocean of space. Thus digestion or combustion of food, circulation of blood, inbreathing the breath of life, aerial elements, is carried on by the cooperation of the Holy Trinity, God, the solar plexus, the Son, the brain, and the Holy Spirit, or air. Eden, good dwelling place, and promised land, mean the same. The children, molecules, of Israel, blood, crossed the Jordan in order to reach Eden. Jordan is the spinal cord, and the pneumogastric nerve crosses, at the junction of this cord, with the body known as medulla oblongata, and thus connects with the cerebellum, which is the anteroom or Eden, the head, the thalamus or chamber that contains the single eye, the pineal gland and upper brain or cerebellum. Eden's garden is the human body. The solar center plexus, with the pneumogastric plexus and its branches, is the tree of life. The pneumogastric nerve is also called vagus. The tree of life nerve, because its branches wander. Vagrant, wandering, is from vagus, to wander. Kabbalah is the tree of life. It is a study of life. This tree is composed of 10 spheres called Sephiroth, with sometimes a hidden 11th sphere, along with 22 paths that connect these spheres, each of which is represented by one of the 22 Hebrew letters, and they rest on 3 pillars. These 3 pillars and the 22 paths is found in the Sefer Yetzirah, where it says that God created a reality out of nothing, called non-entity, into existence and hewed, as it were, colossal pillars from intangible air. These 3 pillars have been represented by the 2 pillars on the outer porch of King Solomon's temple and the 3rd pillar of man standing between them. The outside pillars represented the pair of opposites that can only be reconciled by the middle pillar standing between them. In this light, it may be interpreted that King Solomon's pillars are a model of the pillars created by God. In Freemasonry, these 3 pillars are also represented by the senior officers of every lodge, the master, senior warden, and junior warden, which are the paths of the sun. Going from the top of the tree of life and working down, there are 10 sephirot or sphere of influence. Their names are: 1. Crown or knowledge, which is Kether; 2. Wisdom, which is Chokmah; 3. Intelligence or understanding, which is Binah; 4. Grace, mercy or greatness, which is Chesed; 5. judgment, fear or strength which is Gevurah or sometimes Beckett. 6. Beauty which is Tipperith. 7. Victory which is Netzach. 8. Glory or splendor which is Hod. 9. Foundation or power which is Yesod. And 10. Kingdom which is Malkith. The first three spheres are outlined in the Old Testament in Exodus 31:3. And I have filled him with the Spirit of God, in wisdom, and in understanding, and in knowledge, and in all manner of workmanship. Proverbs 3:19-20. The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding hath he established the heavens. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. Proverbs 24:3-4. With wisdom a house is built, with understanding it is established, and with knowledge its rooms are filled. The next 7 Sephirot are named in the verse. Yours, O God, are the greatness. 4. The strength. 5. The beauty. 6. The victory. 7. And the splendor. 8. For all. 9. In heaven and in earth, yours, O God, is the kingdom. 10. I Chronicles 29:11. 5:L. It is here that the names of all the lower Sephirot are defined.